Good day, good day, good day. I'm here for another collective read. I hope everybody's alive and well. Cheers. Um, so, looking into the cyber issues, like they're saying, I just got a download this morning, um, and the new laws in Australia about small businesses and new laws coming in with cyber laws, and any businesses that collect data, like when we're talking about like any sales or anything online, any small businesses like we have, there's these laws. So if you get hacked and there's potential threat for somebody to get into your store, your online store, and if you don't report it within 24 hours, you get like thousands of dollars worth of fines if you don't report it within 24 hours. The problem with that is, unless you're, you can be infected and not know it for quite some time. So, and that's what's happened to me, and I believe that this is part of the issues that I have had. I managed to unblock some aspects, but like with my Facebook accounts, I got that message, and they say if you don't respond within 24 hours, then they just delete you. Well, that's what's happened on my Facebook page, because it was the business pages, but they didn't allow me to answer. Like, they deleted the message before I could click the link to stop it from happening. So, and then they say, oh, you've only got 24 hours to do something about it, but they don't allow you that time to actually do something about it. So it's like, setting you up before you even know, you know what I mean? Well, I've had these infections in my sites for years, and nobody will do anything about it, and this is the problem. I keep sending screenshots of all the evidence and stuff like that to Facebook and Meta, and they just ignore me. Because that was where I can monetize, right? Well, that was my business accounts. So they're now just void. So I'm trying to work with other platforms. I have Instagram and Pinterest. I'm only just sort of like starting on these sites, so I'll let you know when. Yeah, I'm trying to go through everything, but at the same time, like I'm packing and I'm moving, and there's all sorts of shit that I've got to deal with. So yeah, we have got the King of Wands in reverse. So this is almost like, a stifling of passions. It's like tactics to stifle, passion to do anything, because, like things just get made too hard, right? Too hard to even be a small business, and then now they're saying also these laws coming in about, not being able to, being able to do like large transactions with cash. Not that, like I wouldn't be doing any large transactions with cash anyway, but I know that there's a lot of people that probably do. 9 of Swords. there was quite a few other laws that were coming out as well. Another one was driving, like any sort of text, if you any sort of phone handling in the car. They've got cameras set up everywhere now, and it's in now, where the cameras, I don't know, wherever they're set up, can pick up anyone just even touching their phone in the car. So obviously there's not one little tiny ounce of privacy anywhere. So we've got a page of wands. Sorry, I didn't even say. We've got a 9 of swords and a page of wands. And this is sort of like, too hard basket, right? And then it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to do this. You see what I'm saying? This is tactics for small businesses, or businesses in general. Because they want us working for the man. Working for the man. We've got justice here, no? Some sort of justice coming in. We've got a little hand. Working for the man. Judgment in reverse. Judgment. I'm not walking away, not moving to calmer waters. No judgment for not walking to calmer waters. What does that mean? I hope you can hear me alright. I've actually ordered some of those little clip-on microphones, so I hope they get here before I'm ready to go. So the 6 of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse. So that's kind of like a stifling of passion, right? To cause the 9 of Swords. It's like cause regret or just cause hardship. And then we've got the Page of Wands, and this is like giving me like, fuck it, you know what I mean? That's what they want. Justice. Oh, this is justice? For who though? And then we've got Judgment in reverse. Justice with Judgment in reverse. No judgment for not walking away. Not giving up. Okay, let's clarify. There's some clarifications here. Okay, King of Wands, we've got Strength in reverse. Yeah, so this is to wear people down, wear you down, to stifle a passion for life, a passion for business, a passion for trying to find alternatives. 9 of Swords. So I've got to more work to do with this juggling. No more juggling. Juggling this, juggling that. Just to try and make things happen. for man. I'm working for the man. Oh, we don't want to manifest that. We're working for ourselves. Page of Wands. Not working for the man. Page of Wands. Empress in reverse. Yeah, so this is that stifling the Empress of passion. We've got wish fulfillments. An Emperor. Passion for an Emperor. See, oh look, there's this King of Wands again. Emperor, what the fuck? This is, see this? Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. What? Yeah. And an offer after healing from being stuck because something was exposed. Somebody walked away. After somebody being stuck, healing, offers coming to Queen of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, destiny. The wheel's turning in their favour, so something's changing. But we've got this King of Cups. Sorry, I said King of Cups. King of Wands. So it could be a King of Cups that's standing as a King of Wands. He might be standing there holding his wand. And he's coming out as an Emperor. With wish fulfillment. And being the lovers. Somebody wanted to stop this. So look at this line up here. Like how that came out was pretty amazing. Collective. Oh, this is actually really good, and this because the offer to a Queen of Cups, healed, destiny, King of Wands, who is an Emperor, or has stepped up to be an Emperor, wish fulfillment, lovers. So this is like giving me somebody stepped up there. Somebody's stepped up. I wonder who this is. Somebody's got somebody coming in. Justice. Yeah, look. 9 of Cups. Justice. 9 of Cups. That's also wish fulfillment. Just one more cup. This is receiving after all the years of giving. This is receiving. Okay, judgment in reverse. No judgment. No judgment. Temperate. Something is not being tempered. And not walking away. So this is 6 of Swords in reverse. So somebody not giving up. Somebody is not stopping, not giving up, not stopping. We've got a 10 of Swords. Not giving up after receiving all these 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. So they're in reverse, and this is who was inflicting these Ten of Swords. This is King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who wouldn't stop. Just asked who it was and it just came straight up as the devil. Page of Cups in reverse. Immature person. Doesn't even know who they are. Somebody who doesn't know who they are. They're in the Eight of Swords. This could be family or someone from the past. Someone from the past. Somebody who the collective does not have any nostalgic memories with. They could be in jail or they're just stuck in their head. So this is, whoever this is somebody who's been causing these blockages. This is that creeping thing in the background. It could be this IT, but I feel like there's actually a, I said it's not human. They said it wasn't human, right? So that's given IT, right? Or AI. To stifle work. Makes sense, doesn't it? And there's no nostalgia involved. That could also be an indication. And these platforms not being received, or not getting out there, you know, like connections broken. That's what I was talking about yesterday, right? And I'm seeing that again here with all these lines connecting to these like phases of the moons, but this is like giving me the platforms. And all these cables and lines and internet connections, you know, that kind of thing. And somebody's, whoever this devil energy is, it's like their puppet has got all tangled up. See how he's holding his puppet out like that, and it's like, oh my God, it's like all the lines are all tangled up. I know that's how I feel with all my friggin' connections, and you know, like, you know, you get this program or this app for this and another app for that, and you know, like there's just so much confusion, so much this and that all those lines just all get tangled up, and keeping track of all that is like near impossible. And you know, like they have these traps, you know, like say if you subscribe to something, some sort of, or you download some sort of app that, you know, you get your free month, right, to try it out, and then they start billing you, right? That quite often that goes unnoticed if you're not keeping track of all this shit, right? I've had trouble with this, and this has caused this tangled web and it's all wrapped and bound somebody here with all these cords and connections. They're bound to it. So this is really, really important to simplify. Simplify all this shit. Because this is where the swords will come in, right? Because now they're putting these laws in to say that there's fines, all these like huge amounts of money in fines for not keeping track of shit. And a lot of it is to do with, like, say you've got your online shop and you collect data because they're paying with their credit cards and shit, right? And so that information has to be filtered through your apps and shit. And say you're using an app from some outsourced service, right? And if they haven't, how do we keep track of those apps that we use for, how like Shopify and that, and then they're the ones that are in control of the data collection, right, of the buying and the selling that goes on between, say, a business and a customer. You've got that middleman with these applications and whatnot that keep track of all the data. So, and this is where we really, really need to keep track of, the agreements that we make with any of these applications, which we tend to just get the application because we need it immediately, right, to keep something flowing, right? So it's very, very easy to skip over the agreements and not actually read the fine print, because with these laws coming in, and you're a business owner, and you're relying on one of these third-party businesses, online businesses, the AIs, to be in control of all the data that is collected through your business. They're just those apps and AI applications are just like the tool to keep track of all that stuff. I mean, I know. Like for me, I don't handle I'm almost like kind of saying the physical movement of money, but that's not it, right? Because it's all AI generated. It's all just digital. Like, there is no actual money, right? So the small businesses that are using these apps can easily get caught up in this shit and end up in this tangled web. And I feel like that's what's happening, because that's already happening. Like that, we're just being informed of these laws coming out, but they're already there. They're already being implemented, because otherwise this would not have already happened to me with them just shutting down my site like they have. I mean, that's years worth of work, right? But they say they've informed me and got 24 hours to do something about it, but then they just delete the links. And who's the cyber police? Who's the cyber police in between? Because every time I've tried to contact people through Facebook, Meta, Instagram, any of these, YouTube, all these, because they're a third-party agreement, right, through business, because they're the ones with the AI applications. We just use them, right, as like a tool. So this is a very, very easy place to get caught up. And something needs to be gone through with a fine-tooth comb, right? Because this is a trap. This is a trap for small businesses and people, because the AI world, which is being promoted, is trapping us up with liabilities, right? And then no way to protect ourselves. I mean, I even asked the police, I said, look, where's the cyber police? How do I find these people? Because nobody answers. Well, you just get the AI robot, and then they'll eventually, when they can't answer the questions, they'll say that you're talking to a person, but are you? This is where this Ten of Swords is coming from. This is the literally the devil. This really, really is. And this is where I keep getting that message. It's not human, right? It's not a person. It's AI. This is some scary shit. They can caught us up easy. They can catch us up easy. It's not over. This stifling of passion. It's like making things so hard and so difficult, all this juggling. Juggling apps. It's a head fuck, right? It really is. It's what it is. And that's what this is. This is juggling those applications. It was so simple to begin with, right? It was all very simple and everything flowed, and then bang, all of a sudden everything got bloody complicated. We might be encouraged just to get in the chariot and fuck off. But to where, right? We're still in this world. We can't escape being in this. We have to deal with this. Then we've got all these saboteurs out there who just want to fuck things up for fun. And they could be actual peoples. And they get behind these apps and shit and just fuck people up. Excuse my language, but I'm feeling it, right? I'm feeling it. 2 of apps. We've got 2 of apps. Should do a whole AI set of cards here. So anyone's out there wants to do that, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. That's not a bad idea, right? A whole set of cards on apps. A hangman. As a new perspective. Oh, look, I've got to get out there. Like, as soon as I get myself sorted out of this place, because this is a lot of work and a lot of sorting out to do, I'm gonna really dive deep into this, because I have to, right? I have to survive without getting caught up, because we can easily be jailed, you know? But see, we've got justice here. Justice is here with the 9 of Cups, because they already tried to discombobulate us over here. But this is here, we've got the devil that's discombobulated. They're actually got their knickers in a twist. And maybe it's because the collective are working this shit out. Everything's a puzzle, right? Everything's a puzzle. So clarify the Empress in reverse. They wanted to actually get the Empress in as a third party, get the Empress in this reversed state, and just be reckless with the Page of Wands here. Be reckless. Be reckless. Somebody was being reckless. A King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who has not got their emotions in check. So this is how they wanted the collective to be. They wanted the Empresses to be all emotional and like can't cope sort of shit. It hasn't worked. Over emotional. You know what I mean? Just throw everything to the, that's what they want, right? So we've got to not do that. We have to stay firm and just, and we'll get justice in this if we stay firm and just go through things with a fine-tooth comb systematically and simplifying all those apps in any form whatsoever. And it could actually come down to like just using one platform as well. I mean, like when I was at uni and that, they were teaching us to, get out there. To get out there and be seen, you had to, you had to be on Facebook, you had to be on YouTube, you had to be Flickr or wherever, right? But you see, a lot of these platforms and shit are going to become obsolete as well. So it's a matter of becoming strong on maybe one platform. I'm not sure. Tell me if you like. Talk about this, right? Because which way is this going here? Like, we need to simplify so we don't get ourselves all tied up with all these links, right? Too much, and it's confusing everything. And that's how we can get tied up and fucked up. And that's what they're trying to get us to be, discombobulated and just throwing everything to the wind and giving up. And then go, I'm working for the man. I'm working for the man. I'm not digging holes, right? Like I've been messed with so much, like in the physical, like even my physical shops, that, and that's come from actually human interference, where I've been shut down that many times, like this one that I'm shutting now, that's 7 times. This has got to be an end of that sort of cycle, because I'm just going to be mobile now, right? But then they tried to trap me with saying that I couldn't have a business online without having a physical one on the ground, right? That's bullshit, right? Because this is why we got, Anyway, they reneged on that, and they let me do it. It's just like oh well, that didn't fuck her up, so we'll just let her get away with that. Because why? Why say it's one way but it's another? See how they just try to confuse things, right? So it's really important to go over all this shit. So, and it's been costing me money, right? It costs you money, like every application that you need to actually get something happening. You're looking like just for one say for using Photoshop to do artworks and whatever, edit or whatever, like that's $350 a year or something like that. And then you've got all these other apps, one to do this, one to do that. Every single one costs money, so much a month. You're looking about $30 to $50, $60 a month for some of this shit, and you can't operate one without the other. So there's all those setups. You know what I mean? So trying to narrow all that down is the trick. And we're using our intuition here to balance things out, right? And this is coming here under justice and the Nine of Cups. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Simplifying those apps. And I'm seeing that Six of Pentacles there as apps. Intuitive apps. Because that's how they make them, right? To be intuitive. So we're untempered here under no judgment. Judgment in reverse, untempered. Untempered, no judgment. That's what we're moving towards. We get these things sorted out. We get these things sorted out, and then it'll free everything up. To alchemize. The Magician. Ta-da! Magic. And this is like getting the flow, right? So from here, so this is in reverse. This is a sort of like all the lineages being confused, right? And binding. And then we're moving out of that. So we turn this up the right way, we turn that one up the wrong way. Let's turn this around, right? And then we alchemize. And this is like the smooth flow of energy. So this is what we're creating. This is what we're working on. We want to get those a clean, flowing flow. And, you know, like coming out of this confused state and being controlled by the devil on the end of his cords. We're turning that over. We're going to turn him over, right? And we're going to have this smooth, flowing energy. And it's going to be non-stop energy flow. This is awesome. We're going to win. So tell us about this King of Pentacles who didn't want to move on. Who is this? This could be an actual physical person who is interfering in your shit. Oh, King of Cups in reverse. Interfering in one's emotions. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Over emotional. Yeah, messing up people's offers. You know, I've had my emails and everything like hacked. Everybody, you know, like trying to get work and stuff. You know, like I've been really fucked over in that sense. I have to shut everything down, and this is going to happen soon. So I'm hoping it's going to not affect us here, because I'm going to have to shut everything down and then redo everything. Right? I probably shouldn't be telling, well, what the fuck. There's going to be a whole new system here. They're not going to be able to tap into me. Because this is it. You know, like, listen to this, right? I've been in the position where I've been on my computer and I'm writing an article, right? I'm typing away. And as I'm typing, my written words being edited, like black lines coming up over sentences whilst I'm there writing. So it's like, and they're in the computer, they're in my computer like 24/7 with everything I do. And so they block communications and all sorts of things, just make things not happen, make things not work out. And they're trying to wear me down, you know what I mean? That's this Ten of Swords in. It's to get me all discombobulated. It's not happening. and have no options but to work for the man. Working for the man. It's not happening. Because I'm not walking away. I'm not giving up. Right? And this is for you too, collective brain. Whoever is resonating with this, you know. Wounded warrior. See all those broken connections? See how I'm seeing this? Well, this is like a fence line, right? But these are like those cord connections, all those app connections, all those different ones that we've got ourselves confused with, and they're not lit. There's only one lit, and this person is defending this one. You see, one app or one platform. This is going to be interesting to see how this works. I just love seeing the little kids and their mums. When my kids were little, we used to, I just got a little bit emotional then. It was sort of like our once a week treat, you know, like we would walk down to the bakery and the kids were allowed to choose something they wanted special. Something yummy, Mum. Yeah, it's broken connection here. But this Five of Swords is in reverse. So we break those broken connections. So this is clearing everything out and just firing up one platform, but firing up, like really firing it up. Narrowing down all those options. As a Knight of Swords that have been keeping us blocked and stagnant. In the dark. Because they're not seen, right? They can't be seen. And so how do you we're fighting demons that we can't see. You see what I mean? To keep us, without passion and unstable. This is just giving up and unstable. We're going to find a way. Yeah, see? Contemplating, finding a way. Which flag are we going to... Which flag are we going to raise? Which platform are we going to use? What is the best mode of action? To make things work for us. Yeah? No holding back. What cannot, finding the right mode that is not going to stop us or hold us back and leave us in the cold. That's no. Now this come out the other day, right? Now, didn't we have an emperor? He had a wand in his hand. But I was saying a king of cups, but he was coming out as a king of wands. But now we've got a king of swords, and he's He's on the other side of this. Oh, look, they're facing each other now. When I lay it down here, they're not. They've got their backs to each other. They're out in the cold. But when I hold it up like that to the camera, they're facing each other. Now, what does that mean? So when I've got it down here, this is significant for some reason. We're out in the cold. In between here, we've got not holding back, and we've got out in the cold. And they've got their backs to each other, right, when I'm laying it down in front of me like this. But then when I lift it up to the camera, so this is something to do with the platform, they come together and they're looking at each other on a platform. How is this significant? But they're matching, right? Look. They're matching wisdom. I keep looking at this owl. We've got this crow watching over too. This is sort of like, this is spiritual protection for this person, and here, spiritual protection and guidance. And there's a whole lot of experience between these two people. So if these two matching people who are both stoic, they have conviction, they have integrity, they know their shit. So as it's on the table at the moment, they've got their backs to each other, they can't see each other. They might be going to see each other online. Because when I hold it up to the camera like that, they're facing each other. This is interesting, very interesting. I so love having a coffee in the morning. It's a little treat. Makes my life worth living. No, of course not. I've got a lot more to live for than my coffee. I do like my coffee, but I can't go without. Okay, so tell us about this King and Queen of Swords spirit. Like, tell us about this King of Swords first. Who's this King of Swords here? Somebody unexpected. This is interesting. And the Queen of Swords? Making a change. This is the collective change. In the Chariot. 9, it's a number 9, so it's an ending of this cycle. So there's an end of a cycle, which we know, right? So where we're moving forward to, what's going on? What is the connection? We've got a rich girl and a courthouse. Judgment. Somebody's been judged for being abundant. That's not a bad thing to be judged for, is it? But that could also be reasoning for being stifled. Because this is an independent abundance. This is gifts and skills. House stability. Yes. So this is moving towards a house. Oh, my throat's going all weird. Look. I'm sorry, birds, but it's all gone. You missed out. So this is stability. So we're moving towards a judgment of stability. So we're going from the Chariot, this movement, towards judgment, a rich judgment, like judgment of being powerful, right? This is like, wow. This is a really stable position here for a good lady. because they freaking deserve it, right? Collective. We've got hope, occupation, and a main male. So this main male, and I'm feeling that this King of Swords here, could be hoping to work with this good lady, the collective. Take it as it resonates. It could change, switch the roles as it resonates for you, if you're watching, and if this story resonates with you at all. So this main male is hopeful to be working with this good lady. So this is a work scenario. A rich man. Oh, but be careful. Now I'm feeling this is another person. This is a rich man who is a false man. Oh my God. And I just got, this is the technology, the false man. Right? The false man. There's a false man. So there's two men here. We have a main male, and then we've got a rich man. The rich man is the false man, not meaning that he is like, like he's catfishing. This is like a robot, a false man. Because we're talking about cyber shit here, right? That's what this is. And I kept thinking this was a man, and that's why Spirit kept saying to me, no, it's a thing. It's an IT. It's AI. A false man. I kept thinking, oh yeah, someone's catfishing, like pretending to be someone they're not. But it's not. This is AI. Wow, this is just so interesting. And I feel that this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords, they're humans. This King of Swords here is a human. This is this main male who wants to work with the main female, or the good lady here, who's the Queen of Swords. So we've got Queen of Swords, King of Swords. They're humans. So it's going to be a case of spotting the human. The human aspect of things. And I feel this is what's going to become popular, because people are going to get so fucked off with this AI shit that, not being able to reason with proper humans and stuff, you know what I mean? Dealing with AI where everything's very rigid and this is the rules and that's it, and not actually understanding any situations or anything. So being online and having a platform, it's really, really important to be that genuine human. Being a genuine human is going to be what wins the day. So this King of Swords here, this main male, and this AI rich man is looking at the main male, looking at the collective. So this main male, who wants to work with the collective, the good lady, the rich girl, is being watched by a rich man who's the false person, being watched by AI, watching who's watching who. You see what I mean? So this could be more than just, this King of Swords could just, this could be like a whole community of people watching someone, right? And this AI false person, this rich man false person, is watching, and this is like comes down to this data collection and everything, is watching who's watching. You see what I'm saying? They're watching. The AI is collecting data on people watching the good lady or the collective. Okay, so this is coming up with algorithms as well. So this can be the AI generating algorithms for people to be seen, right? Like how many people are watching, who's watching, what dynamics they are, as to whether this person who is the platform provider, well, not the provider of the platform, but what do I say? User, operator, like myself, right? Being on here on YouTube. It's important to be that authentic human because AI is recognising that more people are interested in seeing what's human, seeing the authentic human. So the AI is recognising what's popular, and that's what's going to generate more income, is what is most popular. And so AI, as they become, well, AI is like everything. So the AI is starting to recognise, or not starting to, they have been, what is popular, right? And how it comes up in the algorithm as being popular because of the authentic humanness of the content. So the more human the content, the more popular, because everything is and this is what's going to make things move. This is the journey. Cycle 10. It's a 10, the end of a cycle. One cycle's over to go on a journey, and another one begins. So here we are. Here we are at the beginning of a new cycle. I think we just cracked it. Clearing things up, simplifying. Okay. I'm not going to divulge my tactics now, but we're on the right path. Ooh-wee, big luck. That's cool. Stay tuned. Ooh, yeah, but now, I was talking about there's always a but, right? This is why we've got to watch our backs. We have a thief and we've got a legal matter. So, this is what I'm getting also. This rich man who's the false person, who is that computer generated system that has no compassion or humanity, is the thief here for this legal matter, or they are trying to catch the thieves, and the thieves are humans. And this is these laws, right? So this is why we've got to be on top of these laws so that we don't get caught up and labelled as a thief of data, because we're not the thieves. It's those third-party applications that get hijacked. But then those implications can be passed on to the actual business because of those, and that's something that we don't have control of, right? As a business owner, what happens to that data, because you're using an app from a third party that's collecting the data, you see? This is what we've got to be onto to make sure that we can't, it's about collecting that data and how we receive money from the public and pay the public. You see See what I mean? How that money's moved, or how that information, it's not so much the money, it's the information and the data. So the data that comes from the customers that buys from you online, and the system set up through the banks with third-party apps. So have a look at the disclaimers and the way that oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Bless me. Confirmation. So we need to check those apps that are collecting the data, information from those third-party apps that deal with collecting the sensitive information from the public, you know, bank accounts and all that sort of shit. So if you've got somebody in your computer, which I have, this is why I'm going to shut everything down and start again. Apart from this, right, YouTube, I'm still here, right? So to be able to monetize, I'm going to simplify everything and really, really understand and focus on what those third-party apps that deal with the data collection of people's bank accounts and shit like that. Because if you've got some hackers in your business and you don't know, you see, and then you get cracked down on for collecting information, but it's coming through the third party, you're liable because you're the business owner using the app. You see? And there's thousands of dollars worth of fines if you don't keep track of it. It'll shut you down, it can put you to jail too. Right? It's really, really easy to get caught up in this. Shut down the apps. Work with one trusted living room. And this living room here, for me, one trusted platform is what that is. One platform, let's find it. Could be stifling or to prevent us. What do you got this? Ooh, main female. Just bounced over there. Sad news and main female. This is what we've got to prevent. Damn. See? Legal matter. They're labelling somebody as a thief on platform. This is platform jail. This is like platform jail. Stopping from growing because this is like platform jail. Not being seen. Not being able to monetize on the platforms. That's what this is. This is not like going to literal jail. This is platform jail. This is what's already happened to me. So this is what I've got to work through, right? I've got to go through and work out what this is because they don't tell you. They just cut you off. So it's really, really important. So really important to get a hold of these third-party apps. Just keep getting those juggling apps. We need to just work with one trusted app. We've got a meeting here in Murky Thoughts in Reverse. This is actually clearing shit up. Having a meeting and Murky Thoughts in Reverse to receive good luck, big luck. Oh, yeah, this is. I kept thinking this. So yesterday I kept thinking this is actually a marriage, but this is actually a partnership of business. When we're talking about these business apps, long road. This could also be somebody that somebody's known for a long time who could be helpful in this situation with this meeting here. And there's no murky thoughts here. You can trust somebody. Somebody's trusted. That's good to hear. We've got somebody we can trust. All right, let's just see who's here, and then we're going to close out. So who's involved in this situation? This is actually good news, right? I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We've got a Virgo. Oh. Got a Virgo. Who else is here, Spirit? We've got a daughter and a nephew. A daughter and a nephew. So what are these people? See, this has got complicated straight away. Just looking at these three energies here. We've got Virgo, daughter, nephew. These people here, like, because we're talking about online connections and shit like that, right? This Virgo, daughter and nephew can be fucking anyone out there, right? Like, anyone in cyberspace can be a daughter or someone's nephew or a Virgo. You know what I mean? Earth sign. So don't get caught up on this, because this can be people who are Gemini. This can be a Gemini daughter. We've got a brother here. Gemini brother. Church and an Aries. Come out like that. Church and Aries. Society, coven, and a husband. That's came out yesterday. So yeah, so it doesn't take much for people to, like we've got a Leo. It's the same people. Or, I'm not even going to bother here because it just keeps saying. So when you've got the online business and the online, or if you're a content creator, it's easy for people to come up in the background and, like report, like, if someone wants to fuck you up, they can, like just send the heaps and heaps of reports that have to be looked into, which we got justice here though, right? And justice came out in the beginning with Libra. Someone could be a Libra. So anyone can interfere with people's content or ability to be seen and grow. And just by people reporting because they don't like you or something, you know what I mean? They can say anything. Virgo keeps coming out. Aries again, we've got corruption. Aries and an in-law or a cousin. Anyway, like I said, it can be anyone, right? So who could this King of Swords be? This King of Swords is a friendly, I believe. Libra. This is somebody from, I feel this Libra keeps coming out. And I feel like this is justice. This is the justice system. Yeah. Someone from the Justice Department. We've got an uncle and an auntie coming out again. The uncle and auntie keep coming out, and that could be this couple. Could be a couple. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share and subscribe. I know that somebody did mention that their comments weren't being published, and apologise for that, but yeah, there's something going on in the background, like I said. I see, I have got moderators that block out anything that's negative, but somebody was saying that's not what they were there, and so I just kind of like see numbers that come up in comments, like it'll say so many, but then only a couple of the comments actually come through. So I don't actually see what is on those comments, that I just see the numbers come up, and then I only see what is published online in the way of comments. So I don't see what those other comments are. And there's a lot that I don't see. So if you're out there making derogatory comments or anything like that might be negative, I don't see it. So you're wasting your time, right? But I'm not saying that everybody's comments that is not being seen is derogatory or negative, because I know that there's people there that their messages just aren't coming through because for whatever reason that they're being blocked, and I don't know, because I don't know what they are, and I don't see them. Right? I only see a number come up and say there's this many comments, but I don't see what see some throat's been affected again. I don't actually see the comments. Only those ones that we see published on the videos. That's all I see. All the others, I can't see them. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe. That actually helps me in the algorithms, because, like I said, it's the AI watching people that have been watched. And not just watched, but watched by specific people. The people that are watching are being watched. You see what I'm saying? And that's not just me. This is like for everyone. So whatever you're watching, you're being watched. So whoever's getting this message, know that whatever you're watching, you're being watching it. Alright? And it's only a matter of time before officials will start rolling out penalties for things, is what I'm hearing. So get things in order. Yeah. So please like, share and subscribe if you'd like to donate, because I don't have any... I do actually have like a super thanks thing. I think that's coming up now. So I've managed to be able to clear these sort of blockages now with YouTube. And it was something that I did. I know that there's another app that I need to delete, but I know that there was connections to some apps that I didn't even realise I was connected to, right? But that, because I've had so much interference. But I went through and I cleared some stuff, and I didn't even know what I was doing really. But I cleared it up, and they're allowing me now to actually have my shop being seen on YouTube. So, I have my t-shirts and things like that. I'm going to start creating some new stuff as well. But if you go in, you can click on one of those shirts or jumpers or whatever, and that'll take you through to my site, or you can just go on my main site and have a look at my shop site. It's misspetrisstudio.com, and you will see my products there. I'm going to be creating some more while I'm out and about, but I'm actually not doing it at the moment because I'm busy, sorting myself out in my physical. So until I get those things organised. I'll be creating some more stuff. So, and if you buy my stuff, then that's going to help me, right? I really, 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 really appreciate my new subscribers and my old subscribers, and anybody who's bought any of my products, and anybody that's given me some super thanks, or any donations whatsoever. But on my main page you'll find my PayPal link if you'd just like to make a donation, or you can buy something, get something out of it in return. Or just subscribe, whatever. So I'll leave it there, and I'll see you again in my next video. Please have a lovely day. Bye bye.